Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Manifesto by Isabella Rossellini. And just a heads up, this has been discontinued. I'm not quite sure how many years it's been. I think maybe 2011, 2014, maybe earlier than that. I'm not quite sure. The important thing is, it's discontinued. I did manage to get a little sample vial of it not too long ago, maybe a couple of months ago, and I'm just now getting around to doing this review. And I think you can still get bottles of it that are very expensive because, once again, it's discontinued. Normally, on my perfume videos, I don't really plan on doing a whole lot of discontinued fragrances, but I just wanted to give a shout out to this perfume because I kind of feel like I was the only one wearing it. Because I tried looking for videos on this to see if anyone else had reviewed it or if anyone else was as in love with it as I am, and I can't find anything on it, so I just wanted to make this video. Anyway, so let's see. The main accords are fresh, spicy, aromatic, white floral, citrus, green, and herbal, and yes, it is all of those things and then more. Let's see. Manifesto by Isabella Rossellini is a floral green fragrance for women, and it was launched in 2000, which is about right. I remember I saw this at the mall, I tried it, I fell in love with it immediately, and I think I went through about 2 or 3 bottles of it. And then, eventually with trying new perfumes, I forgot about it, but it was always kind of in the back of my mind. And then recently I just kind of got into perfume again, like a lot. And I tried looking for, I think it was one of the first perfumes I looked for, and yeah, I got the bad news. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so the top notes are basil, bergamot, and pepper. Middle notes are orange blossom, pear, jasmine, and rose. Base notes are lily, musk, and sandalwood. When you first spray this is such a beautiful scent. It is so green, so fresh. I think what makes it really special, at least for me, is the basil and the pepper. It's really strong in the beginning, and it stays throughout the whole perfume, which I appreciate. Like I said, when you first put it on, you get the basil and pepper, which is very strong, and you can smell the citrusiness of the bergamot. And usually I'm not a big citrus fan, but this works. This works so beautifully. It's like adding tea to adding tea to your lemon. It's like adding lemon to your tea. It just blends in perfectly. It's not overpowering. It's not screechy. It's not too this or too that. It's perfect. Middle notes, I can't really say that I get any of those. The orange blossom, the pear, the jasmine, or the rose. For me, there's just kind of a floral sweetness that stays in the background in a perfect way. Like, it's not overwhelming, it's just right. I can't really pick out any of those notes individually. Like I said, it's just this general sweetness, general, like, soft floral in the background. And then the base notes are lily, musk, and sandalwood. Once again, I'm not surprised those things are in there, but I couldn't really point it out to you. I would have never thought that I would love a perfume that had basil and pepper in it, but I can't stop saying good enough things about this perfume, and it really just makes me so angry that something this beautiful was discontinued, while so many other perfumes that probably should have been discontinued, none of which I will name, but, could have gone by the wayside. I just can't believe it. I wanted to read some of the reviews on Fragrantica because I felt like the writers really kind of captured how I felt about it. One one person wrote, let's see, Manifesto is a scent of a forest after the midnight rain and an early morning dew. A morning stroll through the grass, feeling the wetness between your toes, with yellow dandelions around you, with a morning cup of coffee you admire, the morning beauty around you. Um, I really like that description that this woman wrote. Um, Especially the part about like the rain and the forest, because it has like it's very it's very earthy. I mean, it's like I said, it fits the description. It's fresh, spicy. It is aromatic. Um, White floral, yes. Citrus, definitely. But it's very green and it's very herbal. Um, and just the visual of like grass and feeling the wetness and just that freshness and everything really kind of sums up the scent for me. Someone else wrote early spring in the morning, clear blue sky, cold crisp air snapping through clean white linen on the clothesline. For me, I don't really get the clean white linen part, but everything else about that um, sums it up for me. Let's see, lots of clear, zingy green notes to start, then gentle white flowers with dewy fruit. I don't get the fruit myself, but let's see. This is what everybody's childhood should have smelled like, fresh and green and summery, very Mediterranean. I saw a lot of people in here calling the scent Mediterranean, and I can't disagree. Um, let's see. It gives me this fresh, out of the shower, dancing in the spring rain, frolicking in some Mediterranean herb garden at dawn kind of feeling. Absolutely wonderful. Um, and she says the basil is very prominent, but it's just such a beautiful combo. The pepper, the bergamot, and the basil. It's really unique, and I just can't get over it. Let's see. Was that it? I thought I had one more person to read from. Anyway, I really like the way that those women kind of described it. To me, it sums it up beautifully. The other thing that I saw a lot of reviewers mentioned was that it was slightly aquatic. And I would have to agree. It just has this very sheer, fresh, earthy feel to it. When the lady was saying like it felt like wet grass on your toes or something. I don't see, let's see, I don't see anything aquatic listed on here, but it does have an aquatic feel to it. If I would give this a season, I would say spring. This sums up spring perfectly. I'm not really the type of person who wears, like certain perfumes only at certain times of the year. I just pretty much wear whatever I feel like at the moment. But if I had to assign this, um, a season, I think this would be spring in a bottle. It would go well in summer too because it has that fresh, But to me, summer. It's too heavy and heaty for this. If I were to describe what it's like, not the actual wearing of it, to me, if it was summer, it would describe those very, very early morning hours when it's still, where it's almost cold. There's dew outside, the sun's barely coming up, and it's still cold outside. Um, that's what if I had to describe it in a season, that's how I would. But spring in a bottle pretty much sums this up for me. And then I felt like there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, and I've tried looking to see if anyone knows of a perfume that smells similar to this. Someone suggested, what is it? The pear. Oh, I know what it is. I can see the bottle in my head. Not Pear Blossom. The Pear Tea. Oh, what's that Elizabeth Arden perfume? The green, green tea. Okay, it's the pear green tea one by, not by Elizabeth Arden, by, oh, come on. You know what, let me get on here real quick and look, or I can even go down here. Anyway, down here, they showed Vera Wang. There it is. I would agree that it reminds me of the Vera Wang one, but hers is very sweet, and the pear is really prominent in that one. It doesn't have any spiciness. There's definitely no basil or pepper, but it kind of has that same airy, watery, fresh, springy, green breeziness to it that I really love. Except, like I said, the Vera Wang one, it's very sweet. Um, and I haven't tried any of these other ones. Ooh, though I should. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. If you guys know of any perfumes that smell similar to this or kind of have that same feel, please, please, please drop it in the comments. I would so love to hear about it. And if you feel the way that I do, that, you know, you had this perfume, you loved it, you miss it, I would really love to hear from you. That's all I have for today. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And please, please, please leave some comments below. Talk to you later. Bye.